which is great. We do have our Vanguard out, which is resistant to Esper removal for the most part. I mean, obviously he should be Legion's ending it because it's the exile effect that will kill him. But that's 2 his mana, and now he only has 2 mana to deal with 2 creatures, which is unlikely. So really he's down to needing a Kaya's Wrath still.
A few moments later.
Scry 1. It's non-concerning. And his fate is realized. Cool. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I'm TOS and you're watching Hello Good Game. Today we are playing Mono White Aggro Best of 3. The other day we checked out the Best of 1. We're jumping back and forth between Mono White and Esper due to some technical difficulties, but not to worry. So, like I said, we're playing Best of 3, so if you've not seen the Best of 1 White Aggro video, make sure to jump back and check that out. It's a quick little video, only 20-some minutes, so not long. When we break down the deck for a recap, though, we have 4 Dauntless Bodyguards, 4 Legion's Landing, 4 Skymarcher Aspirants, 4 Snubhorn Sentries, 4 Adanto Vanguards, 3 Pride of Conquerors, 4 Raise the Alarm, 4 Banalish Marshal, 4 History of Benalia, 3 Unbreakable Formations, 2 Ajani, Adversary of Tyrants, and 20 Planes. So this deck is getting absolutely obliterated when the rotation hits. But I'm sure we'll have lots of fun replacements for all of the cards we're losing. So that's actually even more exciting, is the fact that White is going to be coming out with some huge aggro cards for us in the next set, because that is a staple archetype that we're not going to see go anywhere. When we break down the sideboard, which is new to today's video, we have 4 Grafdigger's Cage, 4 Devout Decrees, 3 Prison Realms, 3 Conclave Tribunals, and 1 Bond of Discipline. We've not spent a lot of time with this yet, so I'm sure we can work on it a little bit. We still are working on our sideboard guide, exploring the different interactions with the different metas. So we're going to get right into it, and we're going to explore this as we go. Obviously, we have just general hate cards here for some of the archetypes that are really hitting us hard, like creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. So this is shutting down Scapeshift, right? Because Scapeshift is searching your library for cards. So it's just like little interactions like that. Obviously, Devout Decree. Exile target creature or planeswalker that is black or red. So this is dealing with a lot of planeswalkers. Prison Realm is dealing with all of the other planeswalkers. And Conclave Tribunal is great because this non-land permanent you're exiling here. So super powerful there. And of course, Bond of Discipline when you're against another aggro deck. So you can tap their creatures and just get that final smash in. Let's see what kind of interactions we can find today. Yesterday we played Mono Red and Merfolks. And we beat them both down pretty consistently. I'm actually enjoying the white aggro recently over the red aggro. Just because the red is so flimsy. It's great because you have those burn spells in your hand. But sometimes it's nice to just have that huge field control that just gets bigger and badder every turn. So we're playing first, and this is a doozy. Would you look at this hand, you guys? I don't think so. This looks a lot better, obviously. I'm going to go out on a limb and throw out a land as well, because we're not playing history till turn 3. We go first. That's giving us 2 draws to grab a land for that history play on curve, which is pretty good chances. I imagine that's got to be like a 50% chance there or something. Go back and restart my playlist here. We're keeping 6, throwing the land like we talked about. There we go. We're in full control. So let's get some Sky Marchers out. We'll play our Vanguard on turn 2. Our opponent has a full hand, which is always a little bit frightening. Hopefully it's not vampires and it is some sort of Esper, as then our Dauntless Vanguard will have high survivability and really high value for getting those attacks in. A Dauntless Vanguard is going to be very missed when it leaves. Oh, yeah. So we'll say goodbye to history. He could be greedy and take Raise the Alarm because I don't have the land yet for history, but we don't think so. It's too powerful. Which is fine. Oh my goodness. So if he does not Thought Erase us, and we get to keep the field next turn, we're in a good position. Let's see what he does here, and we'll operate in response. Okay, so that's fine. Doing our damage here, and we'll raise the alarm on his turn. Yeah. Okie dokie. We're just bashing his face. Shalai can sit there and do absolutely nothing.
What an interesting creature. Let's see how you work.
Would you look at that? So, Pride of Conquerors gets the damage in. We're in with a quick win. So, he was playing some sort of Super Friends. He's going to have Karn, which does search for things. Black or red, he also has the colorless planeswalkers. So we might want Devout Decree. Probably something like a Prison Realm, I'm thinking, just to deal with those planeswalkers. Let's drop a single Legion's Landing. We'll take a Prison Realm. And let's drop an Unbreakable Formation for a second. I'm even debating a Johnny, but let's leave that there. It's a hard pull with only one, right? Maybe Raise the Alarm goes down to 3 as well. Yeah. So just a slight little change there, a couple removals. He shouldn't be casting Planeswalkers in mass. Like, we've seen how slow the deck is, so we don't have to worry about it too much, right? But at the same time, we can't ignore it. He's obviously sideboarded in mass removal. We're going to go full aggro off the start. So playing our Sky Marcher Aspirant. Has the 2 attack, which is more than anything else we have. We're being greedy again, attack-wise, getting our Dauntless Vanguard out. Okay, so we see our first Prison Realm, which is going to take our Vanguard. There's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. So having that removed early game is not necessarily be-all end-all for him, but it doesn't hurt by any means. So we're going to be a little less conventional here. We're going to try to raise the alarm on my opponent's turn. So we're leaving the mana up. Hopefully we avoid the Thought Erasure, because that's going to trigger our Pride of Conquerors, which we really liked. It won us the game last round. Ritual of Suit. Yeah, that gets us. It's a good thing we held back, right? Let's just pop this out there now. And we actually get that same option. We're gonna take it. Just taking our 2 attacks here. Trying to milk his hand away from him, if you know what I mean. I mean, obviously it's pretty even. He's paying life and a time wipe. That's, again, very aggressive. But at the same time, we're not losing too much because we kept Raise the Alarm in our hand. And we play a history here, so that's high priority. Getting those 2 attackers in again. He's down to 3 cards now. We have far superior field advantage. This should be an easy 2-0 victory for us. And our first best of 3 win. Ooh, taking our Pride of Conquerors, which is unfortunate to be honest, but... Oh! Non-land. He's able to take a creature. That's definitely our bad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Legion's Landing would flip. So let's get those attacks in, flip the landing, and now we can play our Ajani, which is great. And that should basically seal the deal, because now he needs to remove...
It is good to see you, my friend.
all of our creatures, as well as a Planeswalker. So easy in and out here. I don't think we even seen one of our sideboard cards, which is great. Just quick in and out. Hopefully we see a couple more of those. Typically you don't see best of 3 rounds like this. Just a slow Esper deck that didn't get the right drops, I guess. Okay, so this is not good. We're gonna mulligan that away. And I'm going to toss Raise the Alarm. Just because we know we have 4 of those in there. Hello. If anyone is around this weekend, check out Aether Hub's tournament. They're giving away a bunch of gems to first place and a lot of booster packs to all of the other places, I suppose. A lot of people get gems, but most of the prizes are just packs. And it's sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, which is really cool. So I imagine you'll just get a code to enter into your store for your prizes. So that's super cool. Hopefully that's something that we can incorporate later on as the channel continues to grow. It does take our history, if you'd believe that. He shoves his land away though. We're kind of flooding out, which isn't ideal. I mean, next turn we hit for 7, so he's on a 2-turn timer. But we've got to survive all of this as well, right? So, you know, Narset doesn't bother us, to be honest.
I know 88 ways to keep an open mind.
Disfigure. That's unfortunate, actually. Alright. So let's just buff up here. We get the counters, which should save us from Disfigure. And now we smash out. Ending our turn. He could wipe us here with a Kai's Wrath. Hopefully not.
I have just the trick for
He's gonna need a land plus a Wrath. Oh, he does get a Legion's End, so he's taking out whatever he wants. Either the Bodyguard or the Sentry. He is the land for a Wrath. So let's just throw those crosses up. A Bellhaunt Basilica for the life gain, really. Even though we can just smash around it next turn. No land, no land, no land. Ah, it's just a Vanguard. So you bet your bottom dollar we're coming over. He's still taking 6, either way. Which is great. We do have our Vanguard out, which is resistant to Esper removal for the most part. I mean, obviously he should be Legion's ending it because it's the exile effect that will kill him. But that's 2 his mana, and now he only has 2 mana to deal with 2 creatures, which is unlikely. So really he's down to needing a Kaya's Wrath still. Scry 1. It's non-concerning. And his fate is realized. Cool. So this is another Esper deck. Let's take those 2 Prison Realms. Let's throw a Formation away. And let's throw a Raise the Alarm away. I mean, this doesn't remove Teferi, so that's unfortunate. That's why we're using Prison Realms for the additional mana. We do get a scry out of that. And because our opponent has no creatures on the field, we don't want to be convoking, because that's tapping our creatures. If anything, we'd work in another Prison Realm. We had good luck with this last time, though, so let's hit it again. Yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. At least if you want free gems, anyways. This is a pretty nice hand. I mean, it's kind of a heavy curve out, but as long as we draw that land, which we've had pretty good luck with today, we should be okay. If we could get a turn 2 creature, maybe a Vanguard or something, that would be groovy. The Thought Erasure, so we'll see you later, history. He could take our Johnny. Most likely our history, though. No, he did take our Johnny. Interesting. So it's nice that he doesn't see our Raise the Alarm. So we're going to be hitting for 6 next turn because of our Raise the Alarm into our Marshal.
I train every day. No one can hone your prowess.
Ooh! Crowds and Oath of Kaya. Isn't that fun? So we're gonna hold our Benalish Marshal. We're hitting for 2, transforming our landing, which is great. And we dropped a history, so we're trying to bait out his Oath of Kaya so it doesn't hit our Marshal. I mean, he has huge hand advantage on us, but at this point, without an Oath of Kaya, again, we're sitting Sorry, not Oath, a Wrath of Kaya. Okay, so we do bait it out of his hand, which is good. He's missing some white here, which is fine. Let's continue to blast him. Just figure, that's fine. So he's dealt with both our knights, which is good for him. We turn on the heater, hit him for 6. Trying to avoid a plains drop, and then we're safe from a Kaya's Wrath. He could have paid life for that if he had a Wrath, so obviously he doesn't. Oof. Just hitting our Marshal now. That kind of sucks. So we're just trying to smash for all we can. It's because it gives us a token that we get to keep, so let's get that on as soon as possible. This Bowhunt Basilica drives me nuts, you guys. Such good value for 4, like. Call from Massachusetts. That can't be right. Oh, a land. We can't just sit here and play this game with him. He has way more fire than us. Getting that 6 damage in. Keep in mind, he's gained 12 life, or sorry, 9 life. 13 life now. Okay. Alright, let's play his game for a second. Are you joking me? What a guy. So he's gained enough life for both of us. I'm not sure what we can get to win this at this point. If he lands out, I guess we can go wide. Nothing nice.
Mind and body should move in unison, like wind and
okay, so let's humor him.
Before action.
You show remorse, I'll show restraint.
Okay. We get it. We're gonna throw a Grafdigger's Cage in there. We think that will help us. Raise the alarm comes out. We can leave Prison Realm out, I believe that means. And let's take out a landing. Playing first, and that should be perfect. Let's just go aggro first. So while we're on the topic of Grafdigger's Cage, this is really good against the Phoenix decks. It just shuts them right down, which is great. We're land flooding, which is less than ideal. That should be game. We're starting up with the life gain. Lovely. Still getting in for sequential damage. Bellhaunt, we're already seeing this hit. Let's just keep smashing. Paying some life here. Struggling to beat him down with all this life gain. That's really annoying us. Wow. And he slays our Johnny, which would have been great to have on our vanguards. Clutch play. More land. No attacks, this sucks.
Sorry I'm late. That's more like it.
More land. Who doesn't love that? No attacks. Looks like we're lost, or we've lost this one.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Oh, good, another fairy.
This isn't a fight you can win.
It's really slowing us down, drawing these cards. No blocks, unfortunately. So he's powered up way past our aggro abilities. Let's draw another land. I mean, was he gonna take my land? Alrighty, so that's pretty terrible luck for us. What do you do though? Admittedly, we probably shouldn't have taken a hand with 2 cages, especially when we're aggro. It's not enough land. I mean, that's all we draw is land, I guess, so let's roll with it. Let's get heavy aggro first. Hopefully we can play down that road. If it doesn't work, we'll switch and go defensive. No land, of course. We do draw planes, which is great. That'll allow us to go a little bit wider here. Try to have him block, but I guess not. I mean, we're worried about what's to come, but if we could draw a land, then maybe it's a good position. I hate playing Rakdos. This guy is really taking his time. I'm gonna fall asleep. Really? That's pretty cool. Makes me tired, man. I'm trying to like read Magic Reddit on the side. It's probably not helping anybody's cause. Yeah, this is great. Where's that land, baby? He should block. Nope. Wow.
It's better than having a plan. Basically, anything.
That's really good.
Hey, these little guys are great!
This guy just slayed us. Having a little bit of tough luck here. So we're taking all our Devout Decrees. Good riddance. We're losing Raise the Alarm because they're 1/1s. We don't necessarily need that. We're going to take a little tappy do here though. And we're going to drop an Unbreakable Formation, go down to 2 there. And that's going to get him, guys. Alrighty. Playing first, as always. Let's keep it. We'll draw land. That's what I said last time, I know, but this time it'll work for sure. He's mulliganing now, which is great. Pop our Marshal here early, and this is going to protect us for the most part. Let's continue to ramp. No attacks. All right. So I guess I just learned that, ooh, that's not good. Not only that, but we learned that when the cards rotate out, you're going to get like a collection boost of sorts, which is a lot of fun. And we seal the deal here by putting up our City's Blessing. Our guy got flying, which is great. We did not even get to use our Devout Decree, which we are absolutely going to make use of here again. Let me know what you guys thought of the thumbnail art. I had a lot of fun making this one. It's both cards that we're using in this sideboard, actually, which is great. Well, this could be good. I mean, that's a lot of defense here, for being frank. Oh, and we pull a Devout Decree, which is cool. So you'll see Devout Decree on the cover art there, which is really cool. And we actually drew a second, which is fun here. But let's just continue to go super wide. Oops. No attacks. That's 9 defense on the field. Hopefully we draw lands. Paying life. Oh, Judith. You bet your bottom dollar we're going to take that out. See you later. Taking Scry, looking for a land. There it is. Leaving that there. No tax. We want to save the second Devout Decree for his Chandra. I'm going to drop History first before our Benosh Marshal. Oh, no, we'll be using Devout Decree. Ha!
Anyone need a match?
He must have 2 of those.
Go get 'em, buddies.
These attacks go nowhere, though. Sure.
I don't have enough
So I
spares
actually
right
don't need
now.
land. Another History will do just fine. Toss out a landing. Which is great because that gives us 2 counts towards our City's Blessing. So I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. Which will be triggered by our History next turn, which is great. These all become 3/3s and are quite formidable now. And the great thing about City's Blessing is once you get it, you can't lose it. And this will flip our Legion's Landing, which is groovy. He stops some of it, and it looks like we have fired up enough aggro to win this battle, winning back-to-back matches after losing the first. Oh, and a cast down. That's pretty groovy, admittedly. And now we see a monkey drop. Could be worse. Let's just continue to ramp. We can play our Marshal for our second History to trigger. That's just gotta get his goat. History of Anali is powerful, man. And we are all in. He can chump block our Snubhorn Sentry with his Firebrand, which he's not doing. That's his call though, I guess, right? So when you're doing this interaction, you declare blockers and then you tap it once the blocker has been declared, which he's actually doing. But I don't know why he wouldn't have done that to the Snubhorn Sentry. He's taking an extra damage that way, which is fine. 5 mana. 6 life. He could do something drastic here. A Ritual of Suit would clean house. Cast down is not enough. Could have a Flame Sweep to deal with our knights. Or a something of a sort. A Mayhem Devil. And that's that. We draw another Marshal, which is groovy. So we got to see a couple cool interactions today. And again, be sure to check out the description below for a full and more in-depth and comprehensive sideboard guide. And if you have any suggestions or just insight at all, don't hesitate. Make sure you comment it below. We are super grateful to everyone involved on the page and channel. And one last reminder to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for free gems. or your chance at winning free gems anyways. Let's not upset anyone. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and we will see you all tomorrow.